Hello, it's Bill Brogan to wish you good tidings and to remind you that the Christmas season starts tomorrow. Now I know some of you may be asking yourself, why is Bill saying the Christmas season starts tomorrow? What have I been doing the last few weeks with buying gifts, wrapping gifts, singing Christmas carols, and all the other things that are done this time of year? And I'm here to tell you, if we've been doing it properly, we've been in the Advent season. And Advent's a word that means upcoming, something that is about to happen. And that's where we reflect on the backstory to the birth of Jesus. And if you've been in church lately, you've noticed that there's Advent candles. And each week another candle is lit. And the whole idea is that by the birth of Jesus, God is bringing light into the world, light for humanity, and that we are to follow in that light. So during this season, we've been reflecting on the backstory that happens before the birth of Christ. In the Old Testament, we have a lost humanity that is wandering around, lost in its sin. And then when we get to the book of Luke, we have a marvelous story first of Zachariah and his wife Elizabeth. And they're an elderly couple unable to conceive a child until God decides it's time for John the Baptist to be born. Now we have Mary, who has the appearance of the angel right before her to tell her that she will give birth to Yeshua, the name that we know as Jesus, which means Yahweh saves. So God brought Jesus to earth to save us all. And it's to save us for a wonderful relationship of love and giving. But the whole story before Christmas should be reflected on before Christmas Day. And then when Christmas Day gets here, for the next 12 days, the 12 days of Christmas, we should all take time to meditate, to pray, and to reflect on the birth of Jesus. And this is the time where we really get into the whole idea that we should love because God loved us. And as Christians, we know that the real story, the whole issue, comes down to the resurrection. But we don't have a resurrection without the birth of Christ. We don't have a resurrection without the life of Christ. We don't have a resurrection without the crucifixion. So it's all important. So I want you to take time for the next 12 days, the 12 days of Christmas, to simply reflect on God, simply reflect on the love that He has for us, and to allow that to imbue inside us so that we are more loving, more giving, more sharing. Now I know Christmas is great when we give gifts and we get gifts, but really it should be about the baby Jesus who was born, who was brought into this world to save us. So I want to, as soon as tomorrow hits, wish you a very Merry Christmas. And I want to remind each and every one of you on YouTube, on Facebook, that I love you very, very, very much. Merry Christmas, my friends. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. God bless each and every one of you. I love you. Bye-bye.